What's up, YouTube? Halsey here again, finally. Everybody's talking about Reach, and I'm in a bit of a predicament like P2 is. P2 needs an Xbox to be able to play Reach. I need Reach to play Reach. The only form of Reach that I want to buy is this one right here, the Legendary Edition of Reach. This is actually the property of my friend Chuck, who lends me a lot of stuff to review and stuff like that. He's got certain tastes that I don't share, and I've got certain tastes that he doesn't share. So it's neat to have two people that collect so that I can help bring you stuff from other sides of the spectrum, which he collects as well. So big props go out to him for lending me things to be able to review for you guys, like the Green Lantern statue and some other cool stuff too. Well, I'll get one eventually, but this is his for now. This is the Legendary Edition of Reach. Like I said, pretty cool box. It looks like a crate, you know, like a supply crate or something like that. It's got a little tag on it that says Reach, property of the UNSC, with a barcode, all sorts of cool stuff. Just little stickers and stuff to make it look authentic. It's a fairly decent size. You can see next to the 12-inch figures over there that the box is fairly large too. Once the tape is cut on the side, the top just lifts right off. As you can see, the inside is detailed as well. Looks just like the outside of the box. So that's pretty cool. So there's the top. And that just comes right off. And then on top of the styrofoam shipping container right there, you'll see there's two different compartments. I'm going to read through this real quick just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what this is all about. If you remember when they were marketing the Halo 3 game years back, they would make up commercials, they would make up like all of their ad campaigns that went with Halo were supposed to be like real time, like the game was already over with and they were reminiscing about what it was like and the Master Chief and what he did for humankind and all that kind of stuff. And they had the Museum of Humanity and all that kind of stuff with the dioramas and all the... It was just really cool because it was almost like you were watching a documentary based upon the acts of what happened in Halo 3. Same thing for Reach. The first thing that you pull off the top of the thing is this little letter, and it says, "You are now in possession of the most complete and accurate account that anyone has ever been able to assemble of Spec War Group 3 Noble's actions during the final weeks before the Covenant blast Reach. I suspect your interest in all of this has something to do with your involvement in Operation White Glove. Coincidentally, Halsey made multiple inquiries about Noble just as everything started going all to hell. She's the one loose end that may never be wrapped up satisfactorily. No body, no closure. In any event, I secured the next best thing for you. Section O has had it for some time, so there's that. But I think you'll find enough intel in here for your purposes." And then on the back it says, "Top secret. These assets were recovered by blah, 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 blah." So pretty cool. It kind of gives you an idea of, like, this is all top secret information that happened after the Reach game has been over with. And the other cool part about it is what they're actually talking about is inside of this box right here. There. This box right here. And it's pretty cool because if you look closely on it, you can see all the little circuitry. There's like little metal barcodes and stuff on it. Section 3.7, all sorts of cool stuff. And then when you flip it over here, or did my... he put it in backwards. There's supposed to be a little handle right here, and you flip it out and you pull this little drawer out, but since he put it in backwards, I'll just kind of have to fudge it here. But when you slide this out, you kind of realize that what they're talking about information-wise is the game. And the game is actually what they're talking about being the most complete history of what happened on Reach, and it's all in here. The game sits in a little tray on the top of this thing. So if you take the game out, which is right there, you'll notice that there's a shallow tray that it was sitting in, and there's the handle I was telling you about as well, that you grab that and that's what you pull it out with. But you take this tray out and there's a bubble wrapped envelope underneath. if you take this bubble wrapped envelope out, that's the bottom of the drawer, so there's nothing left in there. But inside of this bubble wrapped envelope, top secret, eyes only, code word required, article identification, all sorts of crazy stuff. When you open it up, it's got the Oni symbol on the back, right there on the sticker. Inside is this journal. And the journal's pretty cool. I had a chance to flip through it already. It's got a little magnetic strip here that you flip back, and then the journal opens up. And if you look inside the journal, this is Dr. Halsey's journal that she has drawn pictures and written things about the Spartan program and what's happening to her and where she's at and all other sorts of kind of cool stuff. That's what the original Mjolnir armor was supposed to look like, this weird battle suit. I think it was in Halo Legends. It was supposed to be a demolition suit, but it ended up becoming what you see now in the Halo universe as the Spartan armor. Just all sorts of notes about the modifications that they made and on the people and how the armor was developed and little personal entries there. All sorts of stuff. It tells how she made Cortana, who she is, armor specs, breakdowns of, you know, how the armor goes together and stuff like that. Because she helped develop it. Even breakdowns of Covenant weapons like the Needlers and stuff. There's some Cortana stuff there. All sorts of cool stuff, man. You keep going back a little bit further and you get towards the end of her journal. There's little inserts put in there, like little photo inserts and stuff of the elites and stuff like that. But like I said, you get a little further back into the back, and it's got stuff about Jorge, the elites. Where is it? But you get far enough back here, and look who it is. She's got the Master Chief that she's been writing about towards the end there. Also, there's a little pocket in the back of the journal, right here, and this thing is, here, I'm going to take it out like this. This thing is chock full of stuff, man, that a lot of people haven't gotten a chance to see. I'll go through these one by one too, but I'm going to have to be kind of quick because we're looking at 7 minutes already. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to go through this real fast. Inside you get a couple of little dossiers, little folders about Spartans, and if you've read any of the books, some of the Spartans on these cards are from like the Ghosts of Onyx books and stuff like that. All sorts of little breakdowns about you know, army movements and stuff like that. Hotel paperwork with coffee rings on it that have Covenant ship movements and tactics written on the back. It comes with this really cool patch. It's also got a, and this is neat, this is like Dr. Halsey's security clearance card. So if you read it right there, it's just Catherine A. Halsey. But this one's actually like made out of a thick plastic, which is pretty cool. Like news reports that are cut out, biostatistics, just all sorts of cool stuff. Letters from naval intelligence to her, more news reports, photos, some of the first photos that they took of the Covenant ships, surveillance camera photos of Noble Team, body readouts, bio readouts of a patient named S117, go figure, and Mark IV Mjolnir blueprints. So pretty cool stuff in there. Make sure you check that out. Last but not least, I'm going to read this really... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do one more video. Okay, so that right there that you just saw is the Legendary Edition unboxing of the game and its contents. As everyone knows, there is one more thing in here, and it's a statue. I'm going to do a whole separate unboxing and review on that. So this is video 1 of 1 for the game and the marketing contents, and if you want to go to video 2 of 2, the next one is going to be of the actual statue unboxing and review. So we'll see you there.